What's going on YouTube? It's your man King Bishop checking into you guys because you guys have been asking me to do a video on the refrigerated container, more better known as the reefer. And I actually pulled reefers before with another company, but this is my first time. I actually didn't know they had reefer containers. It makes sense, of course, because you have to ship things that have to be temperature controlled across seas, but I never thought about how they did it. So I wanted to give you guys a little video on it. So right now I'm actually loaded. I have a load of candy, M&Ms and chocolate candy that I'm loaded with, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit about the refrigerated container. I'm actually right beside another one too. So I'll walk around this one, and maybe I'll get back to mine. So basically what happens is this. This is the refrigerated unit. If you know a dry van normally has a hood that kind of comes further out, like the front of the unit, but this one doesn't have that. It's kind of all built into a smaller area. Well, not where you can see it, but it's actually smaller. It's not that big unit. And the reason is because the diesel motor is not inside of this, okay? This does not have the diesel motor inside of it. So that's why it does not have that big old hood. What this is used for is very simple. You see the fan for the motor, and this is how you would control the temperature settings and things of that nature. So what I'll show you is on my unit. Right now, I don't know how good you can see it, but my unit is set to 60 degrees. You see 60 up there? Right there. It's set to 60 degrees, and it's on continuous. Which means it will continuously keep going to keep it at that temperature. Because it is candy, it's easy for it to spoil and to melt. So they keep it on continuous to make sure the temperature does not drop. So right there you see it's set at 60 degrees. Go back over here to this unit. Like I said, this is how you control the temperature settings and things of that nature. If you see that big line, okay, that big wire, okay, we're gonna follow that wire on my unit. You see the wire coming from the front? The wire actually goes down and around, okay? And I'm gonna show you on this unit because my unit is running, which means that it's loud, but this unit is not. So, this wire comes all the way down here, underneath, and it's coming down here, and this is the diesel motor, okay? This is actually the diesel motor. What that wire does is, what you see the wire right there again, what that wire does is when you are taking a chassis, okay, it's dark down here, I don't know where you can see it, go back in the light a little bit, but when you are taking a chassis, it's better, these chassis are not built to say only reefer units or only dry units. So that unit right there is a bolt-on. You'll see the bolts right here. See one bolt, two bolts, there's another two on the other side of this, and I'll show you in a minute. And what those bolts do is they bolt these on to the chassis. Okay, these are not fixed units. Okay, and the way they work is they take that wire when it's not bolted to this and it's inside the port. They take that plug and actually plug it into a power source. Okay, so they take that plug and plug it into a power source, a big battery pack, or however they do it, big power source, so it doesn't need to run off a diesel motor. So that's why that wire is there, because separated of itself, that's how they connect that power power source, which this time is the diesel motor, to the front of the unit, which allows it to run. Okay, hope that's clear. I hope you guys can understand that. But that's what they do. So you'll see these lines running across containers of reefer containers, and that's why. Because this one and the one up front are actually two separate units, and in order to convert them together, you need that line. All right, and that line is a screw-on, and then you can see the gray. It's a screw-on. They screw it on tight, and this is the way you actually work these units. So there's an ignition, intake and ignition, and what you do is they're both off now because the unit is off. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna prime it with one button on the left. Sorry, other way around. The one on the right you hold, the one on the left, and that's how you crank it. Okay? So you just hold the one on the right, which is the ignition. The one on the right, I believe, is the spark. Hold it, and then turn the unit on. All right. Turn it back off. This is not my unit. But as you can see, sorry man, I don't know why this thing's going so dark, but it looks just like a regular container, except for on these containers, they will be, open this door for you. Hope I can get this one open. Okay, never mind. This one too tight. I'm not gonna try to open it. But it has a thicker sealant. Now, on this side of the same unit, like I showed you before, you see the two big bolts, one there and one there. Okay. And now, on most refrigerated units, the tank is up further and it's on the driver's side, but on containers, it's on the passenger side. This is the gas tank, how you fill the tank up, and this is the meter. As you can see, it shows you, oh man, this one is so dark. As you can see, it shows you where you are, what level. This one's at 3/4. I really hope you guys can see that because the screen is changing on me. It's getting dark out here. But that is the review of the refrigerated containers. Okay? And I know a lot of people ask me about the reefer containers. And that's basically the way it works, man. Once again, you have the power source, control the ignition, the power line. And we're going to follow the power line. See it goes up, goes up, goes up. And it goes around to the front into the little box, and that line runs up until underneath the unit. All right. And up front, I forgot this one, but you can turn it off on the front too. Just the power unit, the motor will continue to run, but that's the power button for it there. All right. Then there's like the compressor right there that keeps the cold free on and all that kind of stuff. That's all the wire for. But it's your man King Bishop. And that's my little review of the refrigerated containers. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. God bless y'all. Be easy. Peace.